Doggie Diamonds. This is no filter. Of course, I start recording off the rip, but sometimes it doesn't show that it's recording. That's why it used to take me a few minutes sitting here and shit. I guess I gotta send out my blast and everything that I'm live right now, because nobody just automatically comes to the room. They wait for me to say that I'm live. So I guess I'll do that, and I'll do that right now. So give me a few seconds to take care of all of that, which I'm doing right now. I do it on a few Facebook pages, on the page you manage. One good thing is you could do it like right through here. It's a pain in the ass a little bit, but you could do it right through here. But like I said, this cuts into my time that I use to pop shit. I gotta go to Trader Joe's today, as usual. I'm always going to Trader Joe's. The motherfuckers should give me some type of fucking discount or something like that, because I'm always in there buying shit. Sharing the group. Okay, could I put in another group? Can you only do one group at a time? I guess, yeah. Let me try another group. Twitter. Rainy day out in New York and shit too. It's like been rainy all day and the weather's been shitty, so I guess nobody's really doing anything and shit. Alright, that's that. Did everything I needed to do. Went on there, sent all my blast out. Shout out to the homie Diddy Wade, always in the building. One more thing I want to do. Hold on. One more thing. Okay. Alright, we good, Brad. Did everything I needed to do. Sent all the information out. Let's see who pop in the room. See who don't pop in the room. Whatever. This is Thursday, so this is the point where y'all ask me questions and shit. So that's what we doing for this Thursday. Y'all asking me questions and I'm answering. Other than that, Chipotle has like some closing shit. And I still went and ate that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm fucking crazy or some shit. So I don't know. Chipotle is fucking good, but when I go there, I just eat the salad. Like I don't eat the rice and all that other shit. I just eat the salad and the chicken and the lettuce and the tomatoes and the peppers. I don't eat the rice. But I think I'm out of my fucking mind because I still be eating that shit. Even though, why did I plug that into there? That was stupid. Not paying attention to shit. Trying to plug up. I got this case. It's called a Mophie case and shit. I put it around my Galaxy and I charge the phone. Black Ave, what's going on? I'm trying to plug this shit up like a retard. So I did the stairs the other day. Ran up and down the stairs like I normally do and shit, man. I did fucking you seen the little clip on the YouTube. I did that shit 8 times. So it's 31 flights down, 31 flights up, 31 flights down, 31 flights up, 31 flights down, 31 flights up, 31 flights down, and 31 flights back up. and then I just take the elevator and bounce. But shit is crazy, man. I just be fucking doing my thing. Salute to Verbal Mert, Mitchell Lawrence in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know what we do every fucking day, 7 o'clock, except for Wednesdays and except for the weekend. So I gotta, I'm doing it tomorrow. Not doing it on the weekends. So that's why I be holding some of the back some of the shows, because I could just put the show on there for the weekend and shit when ain't nothing going on. Cause I don't really watch football like that. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't really fuck with football like that. That Missouri thing too, I gotta look into that. I don't really know what's going on with that whole Missouri shit. I know it was like some racial shit going on with Missouri, but that should be crazy to me, because it's always some fucking racial shit going on somewhere. Why they making a big deal out of that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers don't like us. You know what I'm saying? King 7 David 83, what's going on in the motherfucking building? So we here, it's Thursday. Y'all know every Thursday is where y'all want to know, y'all want to ask me shit. Anybody in the room got any questions for me? Let's go. I'm answer whatever y'all want to know. That's what we doing. That's what we do every Thursday. I talk my shit for 4 days, and then one day y'all get to fucking talk y'all shit to me. Jeremiah Cotton, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So if anybody got any questions or anything, feel free to speak up and ask me what you want to know. I got another source. I'm gonna be doing a lot of footage with Source Money, so y'all gonna really see him virally a lot. He did an incredible record, at my cousin's studio. It's called Hell's Kitchen Studios in Brooklyn. So if you need a studio, holla at me. It's right in Brooklyn. Reasonable rates. Shit is just crazy, you know what I'm saying? So it's just dope that, with this whole hip hop thing, I was just a part of so much legendary things, and just, just to be there and bear witness to shit that's just legendary, and a lot of legendary artists and shit I'm really, really cool with. And shit is just fun. That's the part of this that's fun, when you watch history take place and you're a part of it. Even though I've always played the background for a lot of shit, but I've seen a lot of things. So that's the part that's dope. So Source Money did a joint, and we gonna shoot the video, and it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be real crazy. The record is called We Up. You know what I'm saying? Something energetic, something nice little tempo to it. No laid back trap music shit. Just that shit that, where motherfuckers used to form a circle and start dancing and shit. But it don't sound dated though. You know what I'm saying? It don't sound like something that you just like, yo, these motherfuckers is in the basement making this shit. Nah, it don't sound dated. It sound dope. You know what I'm saying? It sound dope. I hope y'all like it. I think y'all like it. I think I got a good ear for music, and I could judge good music. But it's not nothing like that's out. The energy of the record is dope. That's what I like, because it has a lot of energy, has a lot of bounce to it. You know what I'm saying? So G4 boys, I don't know. Them niggas was frauds though. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit was fraudulent with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna put nobody fucking business out there, how they get their money and all that shit, but it was a lot of fraudulent shit with them. And even with that situation with Alley Boy, it was a lot of shit that they was faking the funk with. And when they called in the station, and when they called the station, that shit was just, it was just a lot of fake shit, because JoJo Capone was there, and I don't know if y'all know who JoJo Capone is, but he's not one of them people that you play with like that. You know what I'm saying? So even when they called the station and I was there, and Alley Boy was there, JoJo didn't even fucking flinch. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, yo, if they come here, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it just be so much fraudulent shit with dudes. It ain't my business to expose people, because people be exposing themselves, but all that shit with them was fake. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit, And I wish them the best, but whatever. Black Av want to know, what do I think about these whack ass rappers clouding the good rappers like everybody sounding the same? It's the good rappers' fault. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. A lot of rappers that I know that can rap and that's very talented, they don't want to do shit. They think that their talent is going to take them to the next level. Jadakiss said it, hard work beat talent. You know, it's the availability. Let me give you an example. If you smoke weed, right? Now, this dude might have the good weed, but he's never available to sell the weed. So you might have to smoke some dirt in order to get a little high than to not get high at all. So a lot of people would just fuck with that dirt music because the people who make good music don't put out music like that. You know, that's just the realest shit. So that's the only way I can sum that up. Is their fault. Mitchell Lawrence want to know, it's been a long time since you interviewed Mobb Deep. Any particular reason? Yeah, Prodigy was mad at me because when he had beef with a lot of people, they was coming to me to air their grievances. But what he wasn't really taking into consideration was they was coming to me because I'm in tune with the streets. Who else is going to go to Queensbridge? Who else is going to go to Park City? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing personal against him. It was just that people was calling him. And then at the same time, I was telling, we was telling him like, yo, if you want to respond, if you want to shoot your rebuttal, you could do that. But he never did. So he had an attitude. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And then he was mad when Havoc cousin, Ferg Brim, was said that he was gay and it was on Media Takeout. Now, the thing is, I spoke to Havoc. Havoc sanctioned that interview with his cousin, Ferg Brim. You know, it wasn't like we just went, because I didn't know who they was. Somebody reached out to me. I don't want to fuck his name up, but damn. His name is, this dude reached out to me on Twitter and was like, Ferg Brim. His name is Devon, I believe. He reached out to me on Twitter and was like, yo, do you want to interview Ferg Brim, Havoc cousin? He got a story about Prodigy that's crazy. I was like, yeah, why not? You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, Saigon didn't feel the way when I interviewed Pacino, or Pacino was talking about him, or when I interviewed the Tyson, and Tyson was talking about him. This is the game, you know. But like I said, they, when it comes to me and when it comes to certain people that's in the streets, they want to have an attitude. I don't give a fuck about nobody attitude. This is business. I'm media. I have to be fair to a certain extent, you know. Diddy Wade want to know what's up with these attention-seeking females. They're getting worse than the females. Now what's up with these attention-seeking dudes out here now? They're getting worse than the females. I mean, trolling became a thing. You know, people are coming up off of being a troll. It's people that trying to come up just off of popping shit. Like, people pop shit to me all the time because they know I'm crazy enough to respond. They know I'm crazy enough to tell them to suck a dick. And believe it or not, some people just want to hear me tell them to suck a dick and they feel like they fucking accomplished something. I don't know. I don't know what's crazy about that. So, you know, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these people. Like me, if I want to fuck with you, I just say what's up. I don't have to fucking have beef with you. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy, you know, but I don't get it. You know, Volcan want to know, would you be willing to teach an online producer and DJing class? Yeah, that would be hot. You know what I'm saying? That'll be hot if I was able to do that. But I think Jam Master Jay is doing it. It's a few people that's doing it. So let's not. I mean, the Jam Master Jay School, the Scratch Academy. So yeah, let's support the people that's already doing it. I don't think I need to jump in that lane. You got DJ Scratch. His website is Scratch Vision. He be doing a lot of mean cuts online. So it's people that you can learn from. It's also a website called gotthatknock.com. I know the people who's behind it. They said they're about to relaunch and start putting a lot of DJ stuff on there and a lot of producer stuff. So it's called gotthatknock.com. GOTTHATKNOCK. And they might even want me to do interviews to help them with the website. So shit about the, you know, it's a lot of the DJ producer shit about to come back. And then when I go to the studio, I'm about to start live streaming in the studio too, to show y'all, like, when, you know, when Source Money is there and different artists is there, I'm going to live stream from the studio and show y'all that shit if y'all want to see it, you know. Verbal Merc want to know, what's some good books to learn about black history? Shit, start with the autobiography of Malcolm X. The Spook Who Sat by the Door. They Came Before Columbus. Black Robes, White Justice. Medical Apartheid. It's so many books. You know, any book by Dr. Ben, by Dr. John Henry Clark. Brother Polite got some nice books. You but start with the autobiography of Malcolm X if you never read that. That was the book that stopped me from wanting to fucking stab people every day. That I was like, yo, I gotta fucking stop this stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, the ISIS Papers for sure. The ISIS Papers by Francis Cress Welsing. I read that. It's also a book called Make Me Wanna Holler. I forgot the damn author because I read so many books I be forgetting the authors. I just remember the titles. It's like watching a movie and you don't remember the director. You just remember the movie. You might remember the actors. Yeah, Medical Apartheid. That's crazy. Like, they did a lot of shit to us, man. They did a job on us, man. So even read Roots. Get Roots, the book. That shit is high. It's a real thick ass book, but get Roots. It's kind of dope. What's his name? Sam Gray, 1985. Good looking for following and retweeting me. I make sure I follow you back. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Yeah, African Mother, Western Civilization. Yes, sir. Yeah, like, yo, I read all these books. I read all these books, and the dope thing about a lot of the books is that you can read the books and not read them for a long time and go back and revisit them and be like, oh shit, I didn't see this. I didn't notice it. Because sometimes when you're reading, and I read a lot of biographies too. I read Berry Gordy biography because how could you not read the founder of Motown Records biography, how he fucking, did his thing, so Andre Elba wants to know, I'm trying to leave my 9 to 5 for good. Racism at the workplace. Can you really let me see what you said. Can you really live off a web-based business? You can, but you gotta have the support, man. Like I really fully don't have the full support that I think I deserve. I would have more. This would be easier for me if I had more support of the people. That's why I started doing this. I said, you know what? I'm gonna start off slow. But I'm going to start getting the people. I'm going to start touching the people, shaking hands, kissing babies, and talking directly to the people. And then once they hear my message and what I got to say and how I carry myself, I know the support is going to come more and more. Some of y'all has never been in this room. Some of y'all have never really seen what I did. And some of y'all are catching on. Shout out to everybody in the UK, man. I got to come out there one time. So, I just try to get a new person every day, I don't, Jeremiah, I don't even want to talk about him. I ain't even going to mention his name. But our people, we just love, we love, it's a question in the lessons, like, why do you love the devil? Because he gives you nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then what they do is that they get a few higher demons and try to steer our people over to them. It's like people that's in position that says, oh, come over here. This is where it's at. Look, I'm over here and I'm black power, That's all that shit is. But the sun don't shine forever and it also don't rain forever. After a while that shit, it'll be out of here soon. The more and more of us that wake up and this, this third eye starts to open, everything will be good. I'm not even worried about it. But get back to the homie. Don't quit your job unless you have something definite to do. Web-based business, make sure you establish it and you could survive off it. Depending on what survival is to you, if you just want to live to pay bills and you can do that off a few months or a few years of doing it, cool, do it. If it's not beneficial for you, do not quit your job because you will starve out here and you will be fucking homeless. You know what I'm saying? So I don't advise you do it, but find out what works for you. Don't try to jump into shit that you see everybody doing. Diddy Wade wants to know when I'm getting back on Angry Fan Radio. That's on Caps. Whenever Caps hit me, he know I'm on deck. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he hit me impromptu that day, like, yo, I need you tonight. And I'd be like, all right, cool, Because I always got something to fucking talk about. I always got something to say. So shout out to Angry Fan, the movement, the group. Make sure y'all subscribe to that YouTube, Angry Fan 007. I definitely fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that movement. And whenever they call, like most of the time people call me and say I need you to be on this radio show, I'll be like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't, I don't think they know that they could just hit me and ask me, but you can. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. Just hit me. But I need to go back on there. A lot of shit transpired. I gotta drop my K Shine and DNA interview too. I don't know what the fuck I've been waiting for. I gotta drop that. I might do that from tomorrow. Mitchell Lawrence, shout out to the UK, man. I fuck with the UK, man. You know, it's crazy because y'all like from the fucking, y'all live in a, yeah, me and Daylight, you know, it's funny because me and Daylight end up having a little respect. Like I said, I would never respect somebody playing gay for attention. You know, I ain't, you know, I don't think you got to do that. I'm not really with that. But, that's him, you know. I don't think he's fucking gay, but, you know, I ain't playing gay. But I have respect for Daylight's talent. You know what I'm saying? He's very talented. And that's really what I was just really trying to say to him is that, yo, you talented, man. You ain't got to do all this weirdo shit to get the attention. Your talent is going... It's almost like me getting on here and I'm fucking jumping on the bed and doing stupid shit. And y'all laughing at me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not laughing with me or even supporting me. I'm a coon, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I have to coon to get y'all attention. I think I just got to be who I am, stand on my square, and y'all gonna fuck with me. And the people who don't fuck with me eventually gonna have to fuck with me because it's like, yo, it's the realest shit I seen and heard. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm not sanctioned. I have no censors on me. You know, I can say what the fuck I want. I could do what I want. So why wouldn't I, you know, use this platform and I'm not censored, you know? That's it. But what I was saying about the UK was the UK is like the fucking home of all the fuck shit. That's where all of, you know, where motherfuckers came from who, you know, enslaved us and shitted on us and shit. It's like, you know, Europe and shit. So that shit is crazy. It would be crazy for me to live out there and be black because I probably would just be walking around just looking at shit like, damn, this shit crazy. You know, this is where a lot of shit was sanctioned from. You know, this is the area. You know, that's crazy. You know, we still feel a lot of the psychological effects of slavery too, because the funny thing is about slavery is that we really think we're free. We really think we're not slaves because nobody has us in bondage, you know, with the chains. You know, but we're mental slaves. You know, they got us thinking certain ways about ourselves and others, you know, that look like us, and that's a part of control. Ross is baiting 50. King Dave want to know, Ross is baiting 50. How you think that will end? I don't know. I hope they fight. You know what I'm saying? You know, well, I'm not gonna say I'm conscious. I'm wake. I'm all for black power. I'm all for conflict resolution. But sometimes motherfuckers just gotta fight. You know, sometimes dudes gotta shoot that fever. You know, it is what it is. You know, sometimes, yo, listen, in life, right? The person that you fought the most as a child end up becoming your best friend. Sometimes you have unresolved issues that only physical combative combat can release. You know what I'm saying? That's just the real shit. Sometimes you just gotta just shoot that 5-1. I think 50 will fuck Rick Ross up. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. But you know what I'm saying? What's up? This is Tree TV. Yeah, we here live. We here, right? You know, it's we here live. But sometimes you gotta fight, man. Sometimes you gotta fucking fight. You know, and sometimes you have to fight. And when you fight, like you always have to respect. You always have to respect your enemy. You know what I'm saying? Word. Black and now I think they'll fight. I think they will fight. I think they will. I think 50 will be with it to fight. I don't think Ross will fight. You know what I'm saying? But I think 50 will be, because 50 is a fighter. See, when you come from the background he come from, and it has nothing to do with, you know, the streets and nothing. When I'm saying the background, when you come from the background of being an underdog and being the person spitted on and shitted on, all you know how to do is fight. That's like myself. All I know how to do is fight for what I want and fight because I already got shitted on so much. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. Jeremiah Cotton, I think you should start a hip hop council explaining what's wrong with our culture. Me and Buck Wild, the producer Buck Wild from DITC, was on the phone. I knew Buck Wild, damn, like 24 years. I knew Buck Wild for 24 years. I knew Lord Finesse for 24 years. I knew, you know, we was talking about some stuff. So it's a lot of things about to go down. I just don't want to seem like a fucking, like I'm bitter or I'm mad at the way hip hop culture is now. Only thing that bothers me about hip hop culture is that we let the crackers take it and dictate it. That's the only thing that bothers me. Other than that, anything we do, we supposed to change and evolve and do different things. I just don't like the fact that I feel like we're on a take and we're being rewarded for adding on to the demise of our people and adding on to what's really hurting our people. That's what I don't like. And we're being paid by our open enemy to do that. That's what I don't like. Why I never released part 2 of the Cool G Rap interview? It depends on what you're talking about, because it is 2 parts to the Cool G Rap interview. But I think it might be another part that I have in the cut. You might be right. I got an hour-long Scarface interview I never released. I got an hour-long Eric Sermon interview. I got an hour-long Rockwilder interview. So I be a loser sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I be fucking up sometimes. But Andre Alba wants to know, is it wrong to feel like Q, World Star, and Vlad really push the image of the black man negatively to the masses? They used to have a good message too. At the end of the day, when you look at what TMZ does, Harvey Levin, just peep the name. Everybody wants to be TMZ. Everybody wants to sell smut. Everybody wants to, you rather watch a Malcolm X video or you rather watch somebody, punch the shit out of somebody. I can't blame. Let me tell y'all something. You have shepherds and people are sheep. So I call them sheeple. We can't get mad at somebody for being a better shepherd than us. This is what I said to Saigon. You can't be mad at somebody for being a better shepherd. You just have to learn how to steer the flock over this way. Sometimes it's going to take a while for people, because people are just eventually just going to get tired of certain shit. Some people are going to get tired of seeing fucking fights and all that shit. I had an interview, with Trick Daddy that's out there too. That was the first person he ever told that his mother had 11 kids by 10 different men and shit. You could look that up, But people are sheeple, and because if you look at especially black people are the biggest sheeple. We always looking for a leader. We always saying there's no black leaders. The leaders. But who are the white leaders? We never heard of white leaders. There is no white leaders. We're always looking for leaders. So people who are looking for leaders, a shepherd is the leader, the shepherd, and then you got the sheepdog. So now you got motherfuckers who's sheeples, and they got their little sheepdogs who's helping steer the flock. Now pay attention to who I'm talking about. I don't got to call no names. I don't got to say nothing bad. But look who you always see people doing repetitive interviews with. This person is always doing the interview and it's always the same shit, talking about the same type shit. They're being used. So when you know better, you do better. Being that y'all are open, your eyes is open, all 3 eyes is open, and you see what's going on, just don't fall for it, and try to fucking, each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because sometimes, I used to get mad at World Star, but I was mad at them for a different reason. I used to get mad at Vlad. Me and Vlad spoke on the phone, like men. Like I said, we resolved some of the issues that we have, and he do him and I do me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. Some people, like what he do. I mean, he not gonna stop what the fuck he doing because people like, if people like it, if it's a market or audience for it, he getting rich off that shit. It's up to the people to say, yo, fuck this shit. Because you do have alternatives to that. And just because you go to, some people go to his shit and he has certain things, and you might go to my platforms and I have certain things, you can still go to both, because too much of anything is no good for you. Sometimes too much positivity is no good for you, because positive and negative is what makes light. You know what I'm saying? We all have a yin and a yang. Some days you might wake up and you just be like, fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Some days you have them days, but you can't fucking. Nah, but he don't kick knowledge because he doesn't have knowledge himself, though. You see, you have to understand that. A devil cannot teach you how to be godlike. He can only teach you how to be a devil. You know what I'm saying? He can only teach you wrong. He can't teach you right. So you can't look for knowledge from the devil. You can't look from it. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get your lessons and your knowledge from the gods, and then spread what you get. You can't get it from the devil because he doesn't have knowledge. The devil only knows how to be a devil. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So that's what's And that's what a lot of these people are in it for. They're in it for the money. Because the funny shit is that people will come and say, "Oh, yo, Doggie, you broke." This and that. Like I said, I never discuss my financial status with anybody. I do ask for donations because the donations that I get, I'm doing all this shit myself. I don't have a sponsor. I don't have big advertising companies behind me like other people. I'm not in a complex network. I'm not in these networks. You think they're gonna support me and I'm putting up knowledge videos for our people? They ain't gonna support that shit. They don't want that shit out there. But they reward people who shun the information from the people. That's why other people are in these networks. That's why I personally ask for the people's help. And I don't ask for I need $500. I need y'all to fuck it, because I ain't gonna pull up in the bins or pull out money and be like, "Oh yeah, y'all donated. I just bought this bins with y'all donations and shit." No, everything I do go back into this. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. If you go to doggiediamondstv.com, it's a donate button. You got $10 to spare. You got $20 to spare. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why it's a lot of people in the conscious community, that are my friends. Blue Pill, Red Pill, Brother Polite, A.A. Rashid, Sankofa, even Tazariot, the Hebrew Israelites, Sarnetta, Unk the God Killer. Like, these are my friends, So it's like, my first cousin is the East Coast director of Straight Black Pride movement. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is what it is. Like, I'm birthed in this, and I wasn't always this way. I used to be a fucking savage. You know what I'm saying? I used to be fucking a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? I used to just be out here doing dumb shit. But then, like I said, I read the autobiography of Malcolm X, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing dumb shit for? Why am I doing shit to people that are not my enemy? You know what I'm saying? It ain't your fault that I'm hungry. It ain't your fault that I don't have anything. It's the system of white supremacy that did a lot of things that got me in these conditions. And being that I know this, I got to do what I got to do to get the fuck out of these conditions. You know what I'm saying? And I can't take it out on you that I'm this way. Nipsey Hussle, I was the first person to ever interview Nipsey Hussle on the East Coast. This is a fact. You know what I'm saying? I was the first person to interview Fetty Wap. I was the first person to interview Dave East. Like, y'all could look all this shit up, It is what it is. But, when you start obtaining knowledge, see, it's not about the knowledge. It's about how you apply that shit. Cause if you just a person, and I addressed this Tuesday, if you just if you just have knowledge and you don't use it, you just a smart ass dummy. You know what I'm saying? We are the creators of all things. We just got to start applying that shit and stop being so fucking stupid and gullible, and stop letting people give us shit, and stop looking for leadership. You know what I'm saying? You got to start being your own leader. Like, you could be influenced by people, like I'm influenced by many people, but I don't mean that I want to fucking be them. I could want to be like them, but at this level, of imperfection, because we're all imperfect at this level. I think we hold people in such high regard that when we make a mistake, we're like, "Oh, how could you do that?" You know what I'm saying? You're a fucking human being. You know what I'm saying? You're fucking, you're a human being. So everybody's gonna make mistakes. Everybody's gonna fuck up from time to time. So I think we hold people in high regard, and we always looking for a fucking leader. That's why when we meet our heroes and sheroes, we be so disappointed when you find out they might not be like who they portray to be. Like me, what you see is what you get. I'm not a fraud. And I love the fact that I could be me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like the skin that they in. A lot of people have to front. You know what I'm saying? I could be on here every day of the fucking week with the same t-shirt. I got a washing machine. I can wash my t-shirt. And I don't feel like I have to get fly to present myself. I don't feel like I always have to have a haircut. I don't feel like I have to do all these things to portray to something that I'm not. I'm somebody who don't always have a fucking haircut. I'm somebody who might have on the same t-shirt some days. That's me. That's who I am. And I'm not looking for acceptance from people. I'm just myself, you know. And I think if more people was comfortable in the skin that they in and they were just being themselves, you wouldn't feel pressure to be something that you're not. I don't have to be. I don't have to go outside and be super tough guy. Motherfuckers already know what it is. If you do some shit to me that I don't like, I'm going to try to diffuse the situation. But if you force my hand, I'm going to smack the shit out you. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather not. I'd rather just walk and mind my fucking business and live my life. But I'm not nobody to fucking bully or push over. You know? So, Diddy Wade wants to know, what do you think about the UFO shit that was in the sky? I meant to fucking Russell Black. What's up? Thank you, bro. I meant to do the research on that UFO thing. Let me tell y'all something about UFOs. Yo, UFOs are where? In space, right? Guess what? We're in space too, to somebody else. We're in space. We're on Earth. It's 9 planets in the solar system, right? We are one of them. You know what I'm saying? We're one of the planets. So at the end of the day, if it's inhabitants somewhere else, then we're in space. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, UFO shit is very possible. I think it's real. You know, the only thing about the unidentified flying object, once you can see it and identify it, it becomes an identified flying object, because you know, unidentified is some shit that you don't see, you know, but once you can see it, that you identified it, right? Like, am I bugging the fuck? I always thought that, so I never really got the unidentified flying object. I'm like, if you see a flying object and you fucking see it and you acknowledge it, then you identified it. You know, you might not be able to identify the inhabitants of the ship, but I don't know, you know. Yeah, I think you know, it's a few things on my bucket list. Outkast interview would be dope. Andre 3000, you know, honestly with him, I think that he probably just sick of all this shit, man. How do you compete with this shit? You know what I'm saying? How you compete with all this shit that's going on in this music industry and deal with it? You know, he probably just like, fuck this shit. I made my bread, I made my mark, fuck this shit. You know, and who could blame him? Like, this music industry, I don't want to deter people from fucking with this music industry, but this shit is horrible, man. You know, when you got to be really to do certain shit to be in this shit, and I ain't willing to do it. A lot of people ain't willing to do it. That's why they're not far too. And some people are where they at because they suck dick or got fucked in the ass, and that shit is real. That casting couch in the music industry is real. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that that's just rumors and all that shit. Some dudes are really just fucking gay. You know what I'm saying? And they do undercover shit for reward. That shit is real. You know. James Peters, before Forbes DVD, I could always watch some good conspiracy videos on Saturday night. You should post more of those. Yeah. A lot of that conspiracy shit was all me, man. And you know, I don't really post a lot of shit like I used to on Forbes, because I be concentrating on DoggieDiamondsTV.com. So stay tuned. I'm gonna get back to the conspiracies. I love a good conspiracy, because most of that shit don't be conspiracy. That shit be the truth, you know. Some shit be far-fetched. You ever saw Zeitgeist before? Watch that. You know what I'm saying? It could change your perspective on religion and certain things. Watch Zeitgeist, the first one. Watch Zeitgeist. Watch damn, it's another one. Yeah, but I'm gonna get back on that. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure y'all fuck with DoggieDiamondsTV.com. It's like, you know, the link is always in the descriptions. Make sure you fuck with that. But I was gonna leave in like a few minutes, but I see more people coming in the room now. I would start telling people I start at fucking 7 o'clock, but get here at 7:30, because everybody comes late and shit. But it is what it is. I'd rather y'all be here than not come at all. But is 7 o'clock too early or something? I don't know. I thought that was a good time. But I didn't want to do it later, because I didn't want to interfere with Star's broadcast. So that's why I went on before Star. I know a lot of people who fuck with me fuck with Star. So I rather y'all come here then go to his shit than me and him be competing in any way, because you know that's the OG. I don't want to step on his toes in no way. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said 7 o'clock. So I think he goes on at 8:30. Spike Lee, Diddy Wade wants to know why is people talking down on Spike Lee when they have, why is people talking down on Spike Lee film when they haven't even seen it yet? Because Spike Lee's a fucking asshole. I'm gonna go into Spike Lee one day. Fuck Spike Lee. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. I don't give a fuck about him. C. Powell, I be feeling like there's a rift between it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. I just do me. I always been a team player. I always made sure the team was okay. But sometimes when you make sure the team is okay, you have to make sure you okay, you know, because not everybody's gonna make sure you okay. And I did a lot of shit to keep the boat afloat and even get the boat in the water. And it's a lot of fucking shit that went on behind the scenes that I ain't really too happy with. So, you know, I'm just taking care of myself right now. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm really just taking care of myself and making sure that I'm okay. Because if you don't make sure you okay, nobody else will. You know, I don't give a fuck whether it be your brother, your mother, your father. You know, some people only gonna take you a certain place, and then, you know, they're gonna start thinking about self-preservation. So you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. So I really just relying on my talent, my knowledge, and just doing what I gotta do, because I'm the brainchild of a lot of shit, and I don't get no credit, and I also get talked down about, and I'm just sick of that shit. So, you know, I just do me, so I don't have to fuck nobody up. You know what I'm saying? Irvin Harmon wants to know, do I agree with Sauce top 5? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna do my top 5. Not now though. I'm gonna do it. I agree with it though. It's interchangeable, cause y'all already know my number 1 rapper all time is Big Daddy Kane. It is what it is. I ain't never gonna waver. No. I'm not listening to y'all. Fuck y'all. Nah. I don't. Big Daddy Kane is the greatest of all time to me. I ain't never gonna stop that. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna do that. This Tree TV, I fuck with stars. I fuck with Star Heavy. His followers too ignorant. You know, Star. You know, I wouldn't call his followers ignorant. You know, Star, they have fun, man. Like, you know, if you don't always gotta eat, Chinese food if you don't want it. You could eat a sandwich. You could cook, and that's what all this is about. You can fuck with what he doing, or you don't have to. You know, the thing that I'm having with people is that when they don't fuck with something, they want to always express their displeasure. If you don't fuck with it, don't fuck with it. Perfect example, right? If I don't like you, right, and I don't talk to you, some people be like, yo, if you're not fucking with me, let me know you're not fucking with me. But guess what? In order to let you know I don't fuck with you, I gotta fuck with you. Right? So isn't the action bigger than the words? I don't have to tell you shit. I don't fuck with you. My actions show that I don't fuck with you. And that's how I feed off people. A lot of people show me that they don't fuck with me. So I ain't gonna be like, yo, bro, what's good? You don't fuck with me? No, fuck you. Because what you do to me shows me that you don't fuck with me. And a lot of times people try to tell you that they fuck with you and they do fuck shit. So it's like, how could you possibly fuck with me and do that shit? That's not what you do to somebody you fuck with. You understand what I'm saying? So, fuck them. So, what, you know, if I don't fuck with somebody, I just don't fuck with it. Let me see. Alright, y'all can fix behind the scenes shit. It'll work out. Yeah, everything gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? This is what I want y'all to know too. Y'all love that Saigon interview, man. Good look, Aaron. Y'all love that Saigon interview. I think, honestly, the Saigon interview was interview of the year. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be don't give me my props. They don't get the views that it's supposed to get. You know, some of these blogs like the Nah Rights, the Two Dope Boys and all this shit, they don't be posting a lot of real shit like that. But I think the Saigon interview was fucking dope. Yeah, I love that shit. Yeah, J1. I wish I could tell Diddy to stop rapping because he need to fucking stop. Tom the Don wants to know a Sean Price interview. Sean Price. Damn, man. I knew Sean Price for a long time. I knew Sean Price. I used to sell him. He used to come to my crib to buy ecstasy pills. You know what I'm saying? This was a long time ago when I was in the street. You know, yeah, the Cormega interview was dope too. We get back to that, but I used to fucking sell ecstasy pills, and me and Sean Price used to do fucking illegal shit together, and we was trying to do fucking music together, and he came to the crib and he was listening to beats and shit, and he picked the beat to do a song to, and we couldn't find the beat, so we never did it. But one Sean Price story is that it was a rapper. He used to always DM me on Twitter, cause Sean Price ain't had no cell phone. He used to fucking call his crib, and it was a rapper that I was working with, and he did a freestyle before everybody did the record and shit. And Sean Price called me and said, "I officially don't like that guy." I was like, "Why?" He was like, "Come on, man, this nigga's fucking corny and shit like that." So it was just funny, like he was just bugged out like that. You know what I'm saying? He just fucking just called me and just like, "Yo, I officially don't like that guy." You know what I'm saying? But it was just funny how he did it. But yo, I really miss that dude. You know, Sean Price, man. Like, you know, like one thing I want y'all to know about him, man. He didn't like everybody, you know, but he would fucking call my phone. You know, we would talk. I've been to his house. I know his wife. Every time I see his wife, is all love. And the comments on ForbesDVD.com that says Sean Price, that was really him. A lot of y'all didn't know that shit. That was really him on the site. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I miss him a lot, man. Like, it's still, I don't think that'll ever soak in with me that he's no longer here. Because it would be times where we didn't talk for a month or maybe 2 weeks or a few days, and then we would always talk, and he'd be like, "Yo, call the crib." He would DM me on Twitter, "Call the crib." You know what I'm saying? And it just feels, you know, I still got his DMs on Twitter. Like, it's hard to erase them. Like, it's hard to erase somebody's number who passed away out your phone. You know, what'd you think about the Trick Daddy interview? Jeremiah, I answered that earlier, but Trick Daddy is real, man. You know, I don't agree with the fucking getting your ass ate and fucking smoking cocaine. I don't agree with that, but that's that man. You know, I can't tell a man what to do, you know, and lupus is something that's hereditary in my family also, so, you know, shout out to him for surviving with the disease, because, you know, it is what it is. But I don't agree with that. But Trick Daddy is real as they come, and I love his realness. Even if I don't agree with it, he's still real. You know, you heard about Smack possibly holding Summer Madness at Madison Square Garden. Andre elbowing. I hope battle rap gets to go to these grounds. You know, that's what it's for. It's not for it to be held in these little lounges and clubs and shit like that. It's here to reach new heights and go way out. You know what I'm saying? I hope it does. I hope it gets held at MSG. I'll be there. You know, one thing about Smack, he just got to stop letting people exploit, you know, the culture for their little benefit and then say, fuck it. You know, did he need to donate money? You know, certain people who came there and got looks, they need to come and sponsor shit. You know what I'm saying? Why is it not sponsored by Ciroc? Why is it not sponsored by these corporations? Why is Kevin Durant, you know, who has Nike, why is he not sponsoring it? You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just, you know, this is the real, you know, reality of it. I got an interview with K-Shine I got to put out. Remind me to do that. My fucking eye is itching. I got to put out this K-Shine interview. My Facebook is Doggie Diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Everything is Doggie Diamonds. DOGGIE. Diamonds with the S. My personal Facebook is under my real name, Gregory Lewis. That is me on there. You know, Sean even K Sean I think even lives in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? That's where we met at in Brooklyn. I was trying to get an interview with Dot too. I'm gonna get an interview with Dot soon. You know, but You know, I wish everybody, you know, the best in their endeavors. One thing I just hate about our people is when I see us get exploited. You know, I be like, damn, you know, they got him. You know what I'm saying? They got him. You know, oh, superb interview. Tom the Don wants me to talk about the superb interview. Yo, the shit, with the superb interview, man, is like, he reached out to Rec and was like, I want to do an interview. You know, and it's like, when it comes to Wu-Tang, like, it's very taboo. Like, you know, they want to, like, the holy grail of hip-hop. You don't talk bad about Wu-Tang, you know, and I wasn't really with it, him talking bad about Wu-Tang. But, you know, that man had something he had to get off his chest. And, you know, we can't suppress people. We can't let people, not have their opinion on shit. You know, I think that's a part of oppression, you know. So just because, you know, Wu-Tang or Ghostfaces, you know, deserve all the props and the love they get, that don't mean that man don't got the right to speak his piece. So I always root for the underdog, you know, on some real shit. Jeremiah wants to know, would you play a role in Money and Violence if they ask me? Probably. I don't know. I don't want to just look like a fucking fool. You know what I'm saying? As long as they don't make me look fool or I'm not adding on to anything that's cooning, I'll do it. Sam Gray wants to know what you think the best album this year and the best battle. The best album was an EP by G Count and Nascent. G Count, that was formerly a LEP Bogus Boys. That shit is fire. You know what I'm saying? That shit is fire. G Count and Nascent. That shit is fire. I love that shit. Diddy Wade, do you fuck with Power? I never watched Power ever a day in my life. I never watched Power. I don't really watch too much TV. Irvin Harmon wants to know, is there a person you have an interview that you wish you had? I wish I interviewed Big, because I know so much about him. You know, it would be a dope interview. And 50 Cent, you know, but at this point, I don't feel like I need a 50 Cent interview. I think 50 Cent need to do an interview with me, because you doing interviews with Tim Westwood and all these people. Why the fuck not do an interview with me? We from the same city. I did a fucking classic interview with Tony Ayo, you know what I'm saying? And I want to interview Lloyd Banks too, but yeah, 50, you know what I'm saying? What's the next one? Anyone here want to be one? What are you talking about? Tell a Biggie story. I gotta be careful with certain shit, because certain people are still living. But Fit Big, my block, Waverly and Fulton, his block is 2 blocks over. So you have Waverly and Fulton, then you got Washington Avenue, then you got St. James and Fulton. That's where I'm from. So he was out there one day when a shooting occurred, and he had to run. You know, it was somebody, you know, that shot at some of my people, and he bear witness to some of my people getting shot. Ever since then, Big would not stop on the corner of Waverly and Fulton. He would never stop. He would just be walking. He would call my crib, because this is before beepers and cell phone, and you know I had a studio in my crib. So he would call my crib and say, yo, I'm coming to your crib, but I'm taking Gates Avenue. I'm not coming down Fulton and Waverly. I would be sitting on my step, and I see him walking past. He had on the yellow goose that he had in Get Money video, the one he, you know, that got thrown out. He had on a yellow goose. Adams, what's good? He had on a yellow goose. And I see him walking past. He like, yo, come on. I ain't stopping. Walk me to the train. He was going to Uptown Records. And he was like fucking, yo, come on, I'm not stopping. So Big would never, ever stop on Waverly and Fulton. And I just thought that shit was funny, because we from the same neighborhood. Like, you know, all the parties involved that had something to do with the shooting, but he would never stop on my corner of my block. So that shit was mad funny. Andre Albert, you gotta want to see 50 to win. I want to see 50 win. I mean, shit. Let me tell y'all something, right? When 50 was beefing with Ross and all the websites was writing 50 off and calling him Curtis and doing all types of shit, Forbes DVD was the only website that was pro 50 Cent, because he was from New York. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. And Ross was fucking kicking his ass. You know what I'm saying? Musically. 50 was clowning him with the cartoons, but musically, Ross was just I think he made Ross an animal. You know what I'm saying? And Ross was doing his thing. And we still was supporting 50. So I always felt like, yo, you know, we had a relationship with This Is 50. They used to always post our shit. You know, and it was like, yo, how you feeling funny about us when all the websites turned against you? We never turned against you. We still was fucking Team 50 Cent. And then when we started working with Five, Continental 5, you know, he had an attitude about that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, I that's what I don't respect. And that's what I want to say to him. Like, yo, you be fucking, he be wilding. When every website was shit, when World Star was Team Rick Ross, doing all that shit, I was like, fuck that. We not supporting none of that shit. 50 from the hometown. We fuck with Yayo. We fuck with Maserati Fox. We fuck with G Unit. So at the end of the day, we team G Unit. You know what I'm saying? We still was putting raw shit up, but we was like, fuck that. We team G Unit. We team This Is 50. You know what I'm saying? So when he started acting funny, I even met him. Because y'all gotta think. When Tia Kim, look up the Tia Kim interview that I did. I interviewed Rick Ross' baby mother. The one he took shopping. This Is 50 called me to come up there and interview her, and I did. I met 50 at the office. I spoke to 50. Everything was all good. So for him to act funny with us, I just never really, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, man, that shit is weird. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I came to your office. I interviewed Tia for you. You know what I'm saying? What you mad at me for? I never, you know, was on some Rick Ross bandwagon against 50. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought we had a good rapport. You know, and I shouldn't have probably been biased like that because I'm media, but I did, you know. Jeremiah Cotton wants to know, what do you think happened to the New York sound? Niggas in New York be dick riding, you know, and I addressed this before. New York wants to do what they think is working. The strip club culture invaded New York, and once niggas started hearing the strip club and the trap music and it started working, niggas just dick ride. That's just all it is, honestly. You know, what's in my playlist right now? Honestly, I don't listen to rap. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. The G Count album by Nascent, that's in there. I even like the Rick Ross Black Dollar album. I like that. I listened to that. Dave East, Black Roses, I like that. And I only listen to R&B shit. So I be in the crib listening to like the Stylistics, the OJs, H-Town, Jodeci. That's all I listen to. So I don't really listen to rap because ain't none of these motherfuckers saying no shit I really want to hear. And that's just the realest shit, you know. Yeah, I mean, you know, when it comes to Smurf and 50, you know, I don't got a nickel in that quarter. You know, I wish they worked that out, but you know, you always got to realize when a person has a falling out with everybody that they come in contact with, who's the common denominator in that situation? It can't be everybody. Sometimes it's you. So, you know, it is. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, I've been on here with y'all for an hour. Let me get 3 more questions, and then I gotta run. So, give me some 3 good ones. 3 good ones. Whatever 3 come through first, I'm gonna answer. I got shit to edit. I got interviews to come out. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit. Well, J1 says, I think New Yorkers don't take credit for y'all wins like French, Nicki, ASAP, Troy Ave though. Well, nobody take credit for French because he has a down south sound. So does fucking Nicki. And that sound is weird. Troy Ave, I think people didn't like him because he was too cocky and arrogant and he didn't really earn anything. So people just was automatically never fucking with him. ASAP wasn't really New York sound. Volcan want to know will I boycott Black Friday this year? And no, I'm not boycotting Black Friday because I mean, what the fuck do I need? Why would I go out Black Friday and buy anything? You know, I don't ever fucking shop on Black Friday. And if you boycott Black Friday, what is they gonna do? What is that gonna do? All they're gonna do, you got Black Friday and you got to boycott Cyber Monday because it's the next day. And all that means is that if you boycott Black Friday and you don't buy anything, then other people are gonna buy it. So boycotting shit means what? What is boycotting gonna do? If you're gonna eventually buy it. So if you need food for Black Friday, you're not gonna buy it. What, you're gonna stock up on Thursday? That shit is stupid. You know, shout out to This Is Tree TV. Yeah, Little Fane dropping a solo. I don't know. I gotta talk to Fane. Where's Papoose? I haven't talked to Papoose in a while. We not in contact the way we used to be. What happened to Mano? I don't know. I need to interview Mano one day. I got to interview with Mano and Nicki Minaj that I gave Boo Boo TV. Boo Boo TV contacted us when they were starting. They needed some exclusive footage. I gave them my footage of Mano and Nicki Minaj arguing. This is a fact. You know what I'm saying? Because they started with the Rick Ross baby mother sex tape, and then they needed more exclusive content, and I gave them that. You know what I'm saying? I gave them my footage. You know, so it is what it is. So, you know, I don't know where Papoose is at. I think he's doing Love and Hip Hop, but like I said, we don't really talk as much as we used to, if at all. You know, so I hope, you know, wish him the best. I hope everything is okay. But like I said, for me myself, I'm doing me, man. Like I don't even know what no rappers is doing or what's going on with no rappers. I'm doing me. Like I'm a fucking machine. I'm a monster. I hid behind Forbes DVD so long. I'm just ready to break out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know when you grab that, if you got a dog and you walk your dog, when you grab their chain, just watch how they fucking run out. They jump, run around, they ready. That's how I am, man. The chains is coming off me, and I'm just ready to fucking just go crazy and just show everything I could do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why y'all just gonna see me more. Y'all gonna be like, damn, he everywhere. I'm getting tired of him. But you know, just always know one thing about me. I ain't never selling the fuck out. I ain't never doing no fucking homo shit, and I ain't never doing no coon shit ever. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Yeah, Jada about to drop. You know, shout out to him. But I'm gonna do my top 5 that are alive. That shit gonna shock the shit out y'all though. It's gonna shock people. But I'm gonna do it though. So yo, I gotta run. I will catch y'all tomorrow. I don't know what happened to Bunky. Bunky hit me shout out to Bunky. Bunky hit me one day, but I think he got locked up. You know what I'm saying? I got an unreleased Cameron interview. I got an unreleased A-Rap music interview. I'm about to do some shit. I got some shit. But I'm out to go. Shout out to Little Rock. Shout out to UK. Shout out to the South. Shout out to everybody who's in the room right now. I gotta run. Nah, not all Brooklyn dudes in my top 5. It's gonna shock y'all. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it soon. I might do it tomorrow. I got a new... Oh. Before I go, I'm releasing an interview with Source Money. Source Money was there when Jay-Z and DMX battled in the pool room. Because Source Money battled somebody too. So he tell me what happened between Jay-Z and DMX in the pool room when they battled on the tables. I'm releasing that tomorrow. It's crazy. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. While you on here now, hit subscribe. I gotta go. I'm releasing that tomorrow. I'm out of here. Peace.